No, problem is, Bernard. Let's see, let's just do this. Jim Riley, Joe Zillick, Harry Race, Bernard, LaChance, LaFrag, Lo Freeman, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Riley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Carnies, Ghetto Life, Country and Western Karen, possibly. Let's see, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, All-American Experimentator Man, All-American, GPS Paso Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon Ellery. See, Bernard, did you possibly, this kind of really much proves it, Pickett Street, Jamaica Street, Bernard, take some gifts that belong to some children and or some adults or blue girls and you guys don't know what you're doing with it. And like I said, as you make your advance, you're just making a big ass shit mess. And then you guys make demands for people to try to teach you how to use it. And you guys get mad when people don't, Bernard? No, Bernard, little fag of LaChance, the little thief, the little rapist, the little fag of the stupid. It's your loss. Because you're ignorant, racist, dumb fuck who's a thief. Sneak around at night and steal some stuff, Dave and Perlita? Fancy Indians? And then hoard it all into one big pile, claiming that it's always been yours, and that's not the truth, Bernard? Is that where the All-American Attila Man and his little scrawny boy Joe and his terrorist attack stealing stuff, and like I said, it might have been medical grade, and you guys decided to use it for your joke, Carney boy, Bernard? Some people get sick and tired of it, Bernard, when they know it's theirs and you guys have it and you hold people hostage with it. So they let you do your thing and look like a fucking fool on the earth forever. Lost? No, Bernard. You got an inbred hillbilly fucking mess of all hell. Problem is, Bernard, your Negroes rely on everything. So like I said, they put him down in a pile and he can stare and pretend, but he's not. Perlita can have her Broncos in Pepsi Center and put her little things all over the place, but she's not. Same with the experimentator man. Why would you need to experimentator with the blue? And for a man that supposedly belonged to, he doesn't know what he's fucking doing, Bernard. All-American. Carney boy. Point is, Bernard, people are not as stupid as you think, as you make your little crybaby fest. So that's where I come in, because you probably slaughtered and killed all the family members and stuff that it belonged to, Bernard. And so as you single me out if I didn't do what you wanted or bring back the supposed old team of, gritty thieves, right? Or the gangster union of your ghetto life with Ellery. What, you're going to throw a temper tantrum forever, Bernard? As the third time failure of your torture machine? Torture is to do what? To derive information, Bernard, huh? So if you did it to me and Brian Miller and Heidi Beswick, did you probably steal it from Ron Miller and Jay Beswick? Maybe his wife? Maybe Gregory Fowles? So that's how I could prove, Bernard, that some of that stuff belonged to children first. Gifts given from previous advances. And then you guys go to Taco Joe to try to make it work and you don't know what the fuck he's doing because he's a moron. Because he was a rapist and a murderer, Britches was, and they caught him. And they said, if you touch the shit, Britches Joe, if you touch Tom and his sister and his wife, you're fucked forever. And so Bernard, when you amass your little team and suggest that, you're all American there and Perlita and Dave are gods when you're not with Harry, and you guys prop in your own messiahs like John and Adam to make your all white fest and then favor Stan or Steve, and you drag them in the middle of your shit, Bernard, makes you even more of a bigger dumb fuck. Because they probably don't know either. Kind of like I said, the dollar bills in the baby book. Lost, Bernard. No, you have gotten the holy hand of hell. Because like I said, Bernard, if it's Jewish in origin, and you're not a Jew and you touch it, then it really reveals everything about you and the Roble Knight and the shit mess you made with the carnies and the cowboy western and the Indian thieves, Bernard. Like I said, Bernard, it wasn't good an idea for Ellery and Perlita to tell Jews or Russians to die. Because if you needed them, and you needed Jewish Colonel Mel Kobe to help you, Bernard and Ellery, DJ Dave and Perlita, and you wanted him to dead, and a bunch of Jews or the Schwartzes, or me to die, and you needed us to make your thing work, and you wanted us to die, guess what, Bernard? They have an answer back for you, plus the international community and your NATO. You and your group get the burden of what you steal, and you get to die, Bernard de la Faga La Chance, with your carnies and your cowboys and the Indians and the Negro ghetto life. It means you, Bernard de la Faga La Chancellor Freeman, Perlita and Dave, Robo Whispering Knight and your sicko faction, you get to fucking die.